Callum, a 2-2 draw, do you think that's fair?
I think it was deserved. I don't think there was too much in the game, as in throughout the game. I think the boys done alright, especially second half. I think we opened them up. Could have nicked it at the end, but if you look at Falkirk, they could have maybe nicked it as well. So I think both teams will be kind of deservedly happy with the point at the end of the day.
Obviously, Queen's coming from behind, getting themselves in front, then coming from behind. That shows that the spirit was there today.
It was. I said McGrath was a bit disappointed, and so were the boys last week. I thought the way we played and the way we pursued ourselves on the pitch wasn't great. But this week the boys have been excellent. The training's been fantastic throughout the season. The training's been brilliant. Last week was unfortunate and the day was excellent. So, like I said, hopefully pick up next week and we can get the 3 points and hopefully finish 5th.
Obviously a good point this afternoon, because not many teams have come here to Falkirk and come from behind and take a point.
I think it was a good point. At the same time, we were looking to come out and win the game. We thought we were good enough and we got the players to win the game. So you take a point away, you go away not unhappy, but you go away thinking yourself, right, you probably still need the 3 points.
Obviously, on a personal note, getting back out there on the pitch for you today must have been something special.
Oh, it was brilliant. Like I said, I've had a hard time with injuries the last couple of seasons. But it goes Queen's itself as a club, not just the coaches and the players and that. The club itself has been brilliant to me. They backed me, the chairman, everyone's been fantastic. But like I said, hopefully that's me. Hopefully that injury for the next 10 years gone. I feel good. It's the best I've felt since I signed with Queen's physically. So hopefully I can kick on a wee bit.
25 minutes for you this afternoon, so it's just good to get that back under your belt.
They said the gaff had a week training, so I've been out for 7.5 months and had a week training, a good week training. And the gaffer said to me, "Got ease you back in. I want to get you back involved with the boys." And he goes, "That 25 minutes, it's a big chip off my shoulder."
And how are you feeling after it?
Oh, tired. Tired. Like I said, when you've been out for that long, when you do get 25 minutes, it's hard to get your second wind. But that's out of the way now, and hopefully I can maybe get a wee bit more minutes next week. We'll see how the game goes and see what the gaffer says this week.
On the bench last week, getting on today, so obviously you've saying you've been out for 7.5 months, so it must be different watching it from the dugout or on the pitch.
It is, like I said, the fans always getting a bit of stick in the stand, going watching them get injured, going up the steps, so now you're laughing, so I'll take it on the chin. But I say it's nothing better than me back and being involved with the boys. They've been climbing the walls in the changing room every day in the gym, looking at watching them train. It's devastating. Any player's been injured will tell you that. But to get back on the bench myself, it was a big stepping stone. And to get back on the pitch again today was fantastic. So I'm buzzing.
Obviously it's Dunfermline next week in the last game of the season. You now know that if you win that, then you can finish 5th.
Oh, massive. It's massive for us. Like I said, 5th, it's obviously at the start of the season get the playoffs. It's not worked out that way. So if we can get 5th, it's a not bad end to the season considering where we are in the league at the moment. The boys are up for it, everyone's still going. He goes, no one's on holiday mode yet. Another week left, and then like I said, hopefully we can take the 3 points and then finish 5th.
At least it's in your own hands now. You know that you know what you need to do, basically.
Yeah, like I say today, it was a massive point for us. We would love the 3 points, but we've took the point. It's put next week's game in our hands. So it goes Dunfermline, it goes they're a good team and that they give some good games this season. But hopefully we can take the 3.